Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, a friend of mine, customer, brought over, you guessed it, an air conditioner coil, evaporator coil, and he was putting in a humidifier last fall, and when he was drilling some holes to mount the humidifier on the cabinet, he actually drilled into the coil, as you can see here, pretty close to that back plate of this here coil. I don't know if I can get that brazed or not. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to get that brazed up so he can reuse this coil. Save the guy some money. So I'm going to set the camera in the tripod and start working here. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I want to try to get this cleaned up, get all this paint off of here. And hopefully get it cleaned up enough, and then maybe close this here flap back onto the U-bend here, and we're going to try to braze it shut. With any luck, we'll have something good to work with here, and we'll see. I don't know yet. The coil's pretty old. It's an R22 unit, but just trying to save the guy some money. So bear with me here. All right, what I'm going to try to do is use this emery cloth and try to get this as clean as we can. Get this copper all shiny. That way the 15 has something to stick to. Hopefully it'll hold. It's pretty bad. It's worse than I thought it was going to be when he told me he did it. It's really close to this back panel of this coil, this end plate, I would guess they'd call it. But basically, we're going to clean it up the best we can. Try to bend it back and braze it shut. So, I don't have a oxyacetylene torch. I got a turbo torch. I got a smaller tip here we're going to use, and see if we can't get it done. I'm one of those guys that like to try to fix something before I condemn it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Sometimes it's bad and bites you in the ass, but at least you gave a valiant effort into trying to save somebody some money. One of those deals. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But anyway, as you can see there, I got that pretty shiny. Now I want to try to take and bend that back together. That way I have something to braze together. Anyway, something to hold my solder from falling down in the hole, maybe. I think I can make that work. Okay, you see that, guys? I got that flap folded back. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was by far. A lot better than it was. So I'm going to try to maybe close it up just a little bit more. It really ripped a hole in it. That drill bit did. But as you can see, it's closed up now. And I want to try to put the heat to it, braze it shut, and we'll find out if it's going to hold or not. We'll put some nitrogen through it while I'm brazing here. I got it set up already here, so got the tank already set up. So what I'll do is turn that on, let it flow through there while I'm brazing, and that's proper procedure. So we'll see what we can do. All right, guys, I got that closed up. I got my tip switched out to the small tip. This is probably going to be loud as hell, but I'm going to try to heat that up and braze that shut right before your very eyes. So hopefully, I might go ahead and maybe try to clean that just a little bit better, real close to the end plate here. Hopefully we can get this thing to hold, baby, hold. That's all we can ask for. But we'll see here. Oh, hit the wire brush. Get down in there's nooks and crannies. I don't know. That looks pretty good, I'm thinking. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and light us a fire here and braze this thing back together. Like I said, it's probably gonna be loud. Nitrogen is flowing. Pretty tricky to do, especially close to that end plate like that. One spot in there I don't really like. Turn the heat up a little bit, right close to that end plate. All right, I'll let that cool. She's hot, hot, hot. Didn't turn out too bad. I want to zoom you in here and look at it. If it holds pressure, we'll be in real good shape. So got it pretty good, but time will tell. I'll hit it with some nitrogen right after I cool this down and inspect it real good, and we'll see. All right, guys, I was looking at that pretty close and I forgot to turn the camera back on, but I went ahead and got a little bit hotter at the right there, so it looks a little bit better right now. The braze flowed around the really close to the end plate now, so I like that a little bit better. I couldn't really tell because it was kind of globbed up, and when you're trying to heat the copper up and the steel's taking all the heat off of it, it's kind of hard to do, but it looks a lot better this way. So sorry I didn't get that on camera, but all it was a bunch of noise with that torch running anyway. So we're going to pressure test this thing and see what we got. So hang in there. Okay, what I'm going to do now is braze the liquid line shut, and I'm going to put this here Schrader valve in the suction. I'll just crimp that over and braze it in there, and then we'll nitrogen test this thing. I don't know, probably about 250, 300 pounds of nitrogen. So we'll get that done right away. All right, there's the liquid line. We'll get the other one in there. Better clean that up a little bit. Clean this copper up. So how's the coronavirus treating y'all guys? Everybody still busy? I'm pretty busy. Got quite a few installs and stuff going on right now. Bidding jobs every day, it seems like. Hopefully everything stays good. And we'll all stay fed and not go broke during all this crisis. Okay, so I got that crimped in there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's in there. We're gonna get this brazed up, so more noise. Alright guys, got that brazed in there. Looks pretty good. So now we can put the nitrogen test on it and see what we got. Alright guys, I had to get a different hose. Cool this down. The yellow hose I had didn't have a quarter presser in it. This one does. So we'll go ahead and turn our tank on. Kick it up about 200 psi. I don't see no tag on this thing. Yeah, maybe I do. Design pressure. About 200, so if it holds that, it should hold. I don't hear any leaks, so that's a good thing. I will have to get some soap. So I'll put you on pause again, and we'll check that for leaks. Alright guys, we got the big blue here, micro leak detector. So basically, I don't hear any whistling, no noise or nothing. And we're going to soak this thing down and see if we got any leaks. I think we're pretty good. Hopefully. One thing about this, guys, is, I mean, sometimes you win at it, sometimes you lose. And I think today we're winners, but my philosophy is if you can save somebody some money, earn their respect and their trust, that's going to go a long ways. Over the weekend, I had to go to a house where the contractor there said that the furnace vent was really strong. It ended up being a carrier furnace, and I can guarantee it had a cracked heat exchanger just the way it was burning. The warranty on the heat exchanger is usually 20 years on a lot of the products these days, and the thing had about 4 years of warranty left on the heat exchanger. And I told the homeowner, you know, go ahead and see if the company would replace it, and they actually did, so, which was good. And he thanked me, you know, for the advice. Lost a furnace sale, but, you know, maybe gained a friend and some work down the road. It's not all about selling equipment all the time, you know. The main thing is you got to be trusted. I live in a small community, and word travels fast if you don't. So anyway, guys, I think we're good to go. So let me get you out of this holder here. I'll show you what we did. You can see where the heat was on it, but it don't look bad. There's no leaks. No leaks. And that was a pretty good sized hole you guys seen. So just goes to show you what you can do with a little bit of time and a little bit of skill. You know, it's not, it don't take a lot of skill because I'm not that skilled. But anyway, we got the job done today. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next one. See you guys later.